I'm Dr. Melanie with Venture Chiropractic, and today I wanted to spend a little bit of time talking about a word that I feel many of us struggle with, and that is control. We have to accept there are some things that we meet on a daily basis that we have zero control on, and others that we have complete control on, and accepting our responsibility and our role in those two opposites is very important to understand. Things in our day-to-day that we have no control on are things like the weather. It can change in a second, especially in North Dakota. The shoe size that we have, we can't grow our foot or shrink our foot. It's what we have to work with. Other people's actions and thoughts. This is always a big one. We want to sometimes force our values and our thoughts onto other people, and we feel that they need to get on board with us because we are right and they are wrong. That is something we cannot control. We can't control whether people like us or not. So there are some people that just don't get along. You don't have to get along with everyone, but you have to be kind to everyone. And that is something that is a great lesson that we do stress to our children. And I think it's a good reminder for us as adults. Genetics, this is another component that we can't control. We all have a genetic makeup. Some of us have family histories with cancer, heart disease, diabetes, autoimmune disorders. It does not mean because we were given that building block or that genetic component that we will express that disease or condition later on. What we do to affect that genetic component are diet choices, our lifestyle choices. Do we smoke? Do we drink? Do we eat fatty foods? Do we not exercise? Those are all building blocks that we stack on that genetic component. And the more bad choices that we do, the more chance that we may express that health condition later on. So we don't want to play a victim and assume that because someone in our circle or our family environment had a disease that we will also get it later on. Do know you have control of some of those factors. The truth is no one can control what happens next. And this gives us a sense of stress and uncertainty if we really try to control everything in our environment. But if we get comfortable in letting some of the things and understand what things we can't control and really focus our attention on the things that we have some control of or total control on, we are going to be so much more successful and carry less stress and anxiety throughout the day. So focusing our attention on some of the things we do have control on, our everyday routine and our schedule. When do we wake up in the morning? When do we take our lunch? When do we have supper and go to bed? Those are the big things throughout the day that we can set in front of us or schedule. If we are thrown a curveball, we can then adapt and kind of re-steer our direction throughout the day with, again, accumulating less stress and anxiety. The one thing I would encourage everyone to do is just take a piece of paper and write down what your ideal schedule looks like throughout the day, and then look at your real actual schedule. Do they match up? If your schedules are completely different, it is no wonder why you're struggling on a day-to-day. You don't feel fulfilled and accomplished at the end of the day if you are doing and trying to fit yourself into a schedule or routine that is completely opposite of you. Your support team, this could be your coworkers, your family, your friends, anyone that you surround yourself with. You have control of who you choose to spend your time with. And as a business owner, we have control of who we hire, who fits in our office culture, what gaps they fill, our friends and, our family too. How much time do we want to spend with those individuals? And do we also feel like we are giving our best to those relationships, and are they giving us our best? Do we have people who are anchors? They keep us where we're at. They don't push us or force us to be better. The individuals in our life who are drivers, always making us want to be better, giving us ideas, lifting us up and feeling more positive. That is who I choose to spend time with. And I would encourage you to kind of look at your sphere of people and also see what and who can I control that are around me. Are they doing good things or bad things for me? And your home and work environment, for example, if you always are experiencing neck and back pain, how is your chair? Are you always sitting at your computer hunched forward in a poor posture? You can go and readjust your monitor, get some equipment to help you do so. Get a better chair. If you don't feel like you have the means or the ability or knowledge to do that, there are individuals in our community who can perform work ergonomic assessments to help get you in the proper fitting equipment so that you can reduce your chances of neck and lower back pain when you have a stationary job. Also, those who are doing more jobs with lifting, making sure that you are lifting properly. If you feel like you are doing more than what you should, go in for an evaluation, do a lifting challenge, for example, check your form, work out, exercise, make yourself stronger. Those are all some solutions that you can control within your home and work environment. The third thing, this is kind of a fun category, but we also don't focus enough energy in this area. These are things in our day-to-day that we have total control of. We have total control of our actions. By focusing our attention on our daily actions, we can really move forward in the face of uncertainty or adversity without causing stress, without derailing our plans for the day. We are able to kind of go and flow with the punches just by having moments of reset. The other part is mindset. This is huge. If you find your day is getting out of control, you are feeling stress, you are not accomplishing the things that you wish you were accomplishing, just take a moment to reset. This may be some quiet meditation, separating yourself, maybe taking an early break or a lunch just to separate yourself from the things that stress us. Mindset is really a big thing that can help us feel calmer and more prepared when different things that we maybe can't control are thrown at us. Our thoughts, look at yourself in the mirror and really stare deeply into that person. And do you like the person that you're looking back at? If you don't, or all these negative words kind of come back at you, really focus on things that you can do to change that around. There are lots of course, self-help books and coaching tools out there that can help with that. Of course, therapy can be very valuable if your mindset is just not in the right place. But ultimately, you are in charge of taking action to make those changes happen. No one can want you to be healthier. No one can want you to be more positive, more than yourself. So you really need to take control of those things and be your own advocate and have good quality care for yourself. And then finally, your diet. Your choices you make. Am I going to have fast food, or am I going to make meals at home? Am I going to have a vegetable with meal that I'm going to have, or am I going to choose more junk food to fill my plate? Food is meant to nourish us and also to be pleasurable. If we are not filling the quota of nourishment, we can't have pleasure with our food. Some of the items that we choose to eat can really be detrimental to our health in the long run. Again, stacking on that genetic component that we don't have control on. So by making healthy food choices and lifestyle choices, having a good positive mindset, controlling your thoughts, and striving really hard to be your best self can really help you control the things in your day-to-day that will help you feel calmer, less stressed, and hopefully be the best version of yourself. We are always here at Venture to help you move better, feel better, and be a better you.
Everybody's moving, everybody's moving, everybody's moving, 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 moving. Everybody's moving.